In this video, I think I did a good job of breaking down an extremely difficult task. I think that's really important for teachers to be able to do in the classroom and in the non-traditional classroom because concepts are in their very nature in-depth, intense, and there's a lot of things you can think about. So it's really important to be able to pull out those 3 or 4 main concepts that you want students to think about. And I think I did a good job of that as I was teaching the forward stroke by utilizing those 3 main things that the student had to work on: the vertical paddle shaft, the in at the toes, out at the knees, and the whole blade entering the water. And I think that the conciseness of those 3 items is really good when people are first learning what may seem like an easy skill, but it's actually extremely difficult to get a shorter kayak to go straight. It's really good for them to have 3 things that they can think about so that they can become more proficient at their forward stroke. I think another thing that's really good that I did is I introduced the concept. I didn't spend much time explaining it before I demonstrated it because sometimes people can get lost in a lot of talking. And although there is actually more talking in this video than when I teach the forward stroke to a large class, because people are willing to ask less questions in the middle of my teaching when I'm in a larger class. So this is actually kind of a unique setting as well in this private instruction that I set up with this student. But so I told him what I was going to teach him, and I demonstrated it so that he could see it. Then I broke it down. Then I had him practice it. And then we kind of reviewed it. So that was, tell him what you're going to tell him. I taught him, and then we went over it. And I also think I did a good job of kind of setting him up for success as he moves along to learn the rest of his strokes. Because by teaching him, first off, those 3 main things to work on, some of those concepts transfer to other strokes, like the vertical paddle shaft and the whole blade being in the water. But the 2 overarching concepts that I use will actually be used in every single stroke that he uses from this point forward. So not only did he learn the forward stroke, but he set himself up to be able to, in the future, troubleshoot his own forward stroke and to be more successful as he continues to learn other strokes in kayaking. Thank you.